Everybody, great to see you. I am going to do a shout out or a VR for Jason over at the Basement Card Collector. I love doing VRs. It's a great way to connect with people in the community, and it gives you a good excuse to look at your stuff. You know, you keep so much of our stuff on the walls or in boxes. It gives you a good excuse to pull some things out and take a look at it. But Jason is celebrating 3 years on YouTube, and what he's asked us to do, one, is an easy thing, and two is really hard for me. The first one, the easy one, let's start off with there. He's asking us to, because he went back and looked at his very first video on YouTube, and I've done that for myself. In fact, I look at my really old videos occasionally because it warms my heart, and here's why. So we've been making videos since like as a channel. Three Good Nerds used to be called Bucket Full of Toys. If you've ever emailed me, it's still Bucket Full of Toys. And the reason for that is it's really was a channel for my son and I, something he kind of wanted to do. We were watching YouTube Kids, and he would see kids playing with toys and stuff, and he was starting to get into Pokemon. And so back in 2017, he was like, just little, my little guy, was like, hey, I really want to do this. I'm like, well, okay. So I talked to his mom about it. We had a couple ground rules. One was because we're friends with so many police officers that we know, we don't share names, we don't share personal information. So we can play, but I have to be in all your videos. He was like, I don't care, it's fine. He's like, well, he didn't say it, but I know. He's like, well, you buy everything anyway, so these are the toys you bring me. But we started off as a toy channel and a Pokemon channel. I still wish I could find the kid who introduced him to Pokemon and really give his mom and dad a talking to, because that little kid bringing Pokemon to school has cost me a fortune. So thanks a lot, whoever you are. So since 2017, we've been collecting Pokemon. We have some older Pokemon than that because his next oldest cousin likes Pokemon too, and handed down quite a few when he stopped. So that was kind of fun. I'm a set builder, so it was fun for me to try to collect them all, which is also a very expensive endeavor. And he loves animals and creativity, so he really enjoyed the art, and he liked the cartoon. Personally, I couldn't stand the cartoon. The voices are terrible. But he dug it, and so it was something I would put up with because it was bonding time, right? So, whatever excuse I had to hang out with him was a good one. November of 2023, 2022, like Thanksgiving time, he came to me, he's like, hey Dad, let's can we make a real go out of this YouTube thing? Can we be a real YouTuber? I was like, well, we already have a YouTube channel and we put out videos every once in a while. He's like, yeah, but can we try to be a YouTuber, do a thing? I'm like, I try to say yes as often as possible. So when I can, when it's reasonable, I will say yes. And so I was like, yes. And the rules are pretty much still the same as when you're a 5. It's no personal information, and I have to be a part of it. So that's when we got started, really. That's when we turned from Bucket Full of Toys, the toy Pokemon channel, to kind of more of our family aspect, where we do pizza reviews, although we haven't done one in a while because I haven't found a new pizza restaurant. Sports cards, non-sports cards, comic books, just our adventures together, and just video gaming. Sometimes we'll stream when we play video games, and toys. We like to do toy reviews, and just games in general, just whatever we're into at the time. This is kind of our channel to. Hey, sweetheart. Hi. You can come in. Oh, she's in her Saturday gear. She doesn't want to be seen in sweats and a sweatshirt, I guess. Where was I? It's kind of a cool date stamp that I get to put on our lives together. And so it still warms my heart to go back to see my little guy being real little and excited about Pokemon and Star Wars cards and playing video games playing with toys like How to Train Your Dragon toys and things like that. It was fun. He was cute. Dinosaurs and all that good stuff. And it's fun being able to have that. I don't have that of me when I was a kid, but I know that he'll be able to have it when he gets old. He's like, hey, I was young once, and it was cool. And my dad loved me. Hopefully those things go together. So that's where I am. So really of Thanksgiving 2022 is when we started doing our family channel. That's when Three Good Nerds came to light. And that name actually derived of him. We were talking about it in the car when he was like, hey, I want to do this. I was like, well, what do we call ourselves? Are we going to stick with Bucket Full of Toys? And it's like, let's change our name. And so we threw around some, and that's what he picked. And so three, because there's three of us, my wife, my son, and I. Nerds, or good is a part of our last name. And nerds, yeah, because it's all nerdy stuff. It's all geeky stuff. But we've never considered that, or at least I've never considered that a negative thing. Yeah, nerds around the world, I guess. So that's it. That's our origin story. As far as collecting cards and that kind of stuff, I've probably amped it up quite a bit since we turned it into our channel, but I've always been into it. So doing it more of as a family and turning it into family time has increased the frequency that I've done it, and the community aspect of connecting with people like Jason and so many other wonderful people in the community really keeps me coming back for more, because I absolutely love the interaction with everybody. I think if we were just making videos and there wasn't any community activity or interaction, and I wasn't making like real friends doing this, I don't know how much effort I'd put into it. As it stands right now, I feel like I put a ton of effort into this, but it's my stress relief. Really, it helps me relax. It helps me kind of shut off work for a little bit and try to forget about some of the hardships I'm dealing with in real life, and that we all deal with. This is just kind of my escape. And so that's part of why I try to always be very positive and gravitate towards people who are always very positive. I know there are a lot of breakers and flippers, and they get angry and yell, and for some reason people really like that and gravitate toward. That's just not my jam. So I want to be relaxing and having fun, and I want everybody to have a good time. And there's a niche for everybody. That's just not my personal preference. Which is why when I do stuff on Whatnot, I was talking to Brian LCS about that the other day. Is Whatnot's great for finding random stuff, and you can find some good deals on there. But I can't stand to listen to that high pressure sales pitch. So what I do is I just mute it. I'll turn on Whatnot, mute it, unless it's somebody I know that I like when Doogie's Dugout's doing his Whatnot, I'll keep it on because I like to chat and stuff. But if it's like normal people, I just mute it. I could care less about you yelling that we should be paying more and all that other stuff. I don't know. I can't stand it. That's part one. Part two. Mr. Jason is asking, what do we collect? I think I collect everything. Trev, the shipping guru, calls me the collector of everything. I know you want me to show it off, but it's so much. It's so much. Let's do it this way. These are empty boxes for my set builds. Here's some stuff that I just got from Dubs that I still need to separate and put into my boxes to see how I'm doing on those sets. Here is a 1962 set that I'm working on right now, putting in order. But on top, I have a bunch of 1962 Topps TTMs because I love TTMing. I also am trying to collect all of the Hall of Fame rookie cards. So that's Josh Young. Yeah, sorry, that one didn't make it in there. But Hall of Fame rookie cards is another one of my collections that I've really enjoyed. And I try to collect all of the Rookie of the Year rookie cards for every year. I need to get better about this one, but I'm working on it. I like comic books. They're fun. I got a bunch of them. Here's a bunch of TTMs that I have divvied up by sport and by year. Just some unopened waxed. It's super fun. I'll rip it every once in a while, but I feel like I mostly give my wax away. Stuff I need to put away. I do like Star Wars. There's some Olympic stuff, basketball, football, you name it. I enjoy it. This is my community shelf. I will put cards and stuff in here on this shelf, and I'll label it. And then when I get a good group of stuff that I think somebody else might enjoy, specifically for somebody else, I will send it. Like here's a card for Bart over here, and here's some stuff for Zach over there. I got some stuff for Don't Talk to Robots and Doogie and Card Wolf and all sorts of stuff. Even Academic Stacker, I got a little something over there for him. Yeah, so I'll just when I see stuff that I like, I'll just put it on my shelf and eventually send it. Sometimes I'll give my beat up cards to my kid to do art stuff on, and those are a couple that he made. It's really fun. But speaking of art stuff, I got some of these that I picked up from the great Scott. I do have a whole other binder just filled with his stuff, but I have these specifically set aside because we're going to do some giveaways with them. Hopefully, y'all will enjoy them. I will probably come out with an announcement about a giveaway regarding these next month. It takes a lot of work to get your TTM field together. So what I do is I will put my duplicate cards in separate boxes, and I'll try to keep those kind of organized. These are all broken out by teams, and then I'm trying to see what I can TTM out of that. Just a ton of Pokemon that I still need to organize. I got toys down there, autographed baseballs, non-sports cards. I got a bunch of stuff. I got these are my sets, and then just my cards broken out by year. I got my sets that are complete up there. Just absolutely, I got a lot of stuff. Some autographed jerseys. Everybody needs autographed jerseys. Just fun stuff. It's random, but I really like cigars. There's 4 humidors full of cigars. Shout out to Zach. We also have a pretty decent Star Wars autograph collection. We are working on getting the kiddo into the Guinness Book of World Records. We also like the Star Wars helmets. We got a couple of those. And I really like autographs. So I just have autographed lots of stuff. There's Pele. It's pretty rad. There's some LSU stuff back there. I don't know. I got stuff everywhere. I need to get some more stuff on the wall. Just a couple more autographed baseballs, Hall of Famers. Like Hall of Famers usually on this side are big names, big name All-Stars. And then just usually my Rangers on this side. And then I have boxes of stuff that I don't have up. And then I do, like I said, I love some comic books. These are some of my better ones. I dig that. I'd really like to upgrade my next men. But after I get my Jordan rookie card, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going after a big comic book next, so we will see. Of course, Troy Aikman. You got Brandy Chastain. That's actually the wife's. Just need to find a place to put it up for her. My very messy workstation at the moment. Again, stuff I'm working on for TTM. You got some Ninja Turtles back there. Got this really cool Batman. I really like that Gail Goodrich card. Just stuff everywhere. I got some Star Wars stuff back there. We have Star Wars cards in the other room. Of course, I have my Don Mattingly binders. It's separated like that because I'm about to have to expand one. I'm running out of room in my 88, 89, so that's gonna fill up here pretty quick. Then that's all Pokemon. Crazy. I got coins, some more jerseys over there. My Don Mattingly shelf. It's a little messy right now because I'm trying to get these Donnie baseballs separated and into the binder at the moment. And then I have over here, sorry, there's a method to my madness. What it is that I start working on one project and I get bored and I'll start going to something else. I just need to finish more. These are really cool little cheese box things. They came with grapes, so I thought that was cool. So these are just a bunch of autograph cards. These are a bunch of just numbered cards and relics. And then, yeah, same on that side. And I just got a bunch of starting lineups. But I just got my very first Donnie baseball, which is cool. Thank you, Greg. These are 500 home run hit club baseballs. A bunch of Pokemon wax that we haven't opened up yet. Some autographed mini helmets. I really like the Hall of Fame mini helmets quite a bit. North Texas is my alma mater. LSU is my team. A couple little Star Wars toys from when I was a kid. Autographed bats. I've been collecting coins with my son, and we're actually going to start a new project where we're going to see if we can get a coin from every country. And this is the binder that I made. We haven't started it yet, but my thought is we'll scratch out the name for the country and then color it and then put the coins behind it. So I bought these little pages for the coins, and then we'll just separate them and put them behind the continent. But the continent would have the countries colored for every coin we have, and that we'll do a wrap up for what the coin is, and maybe some fun facts about the country. I don't know. That's what I'm throwing around right now. He seems excited about it, so we'll see how it goes. And these are just some of the world coins I keep in this big Crown Royal bag. But my thought is that we'll pull them out of here and start putting them in our binders. All these different cool world coins. Some of them I've gotten off Whatnot. Our local coin shop has a really cool world coin collection that you can buy there. They have all sorts of stuff, all sorts of countries. So I figured we'll get these in there. Then maybe we can fill in some gaps there and do little things like add labels and have the coin. There's some really cool stuff in here. So excited to show these off to everybody. I feel like, Jason, I hope you don't feel like I cheated. If I pulled everything out, it would take me forever to show it off, and then forever for me to put it back up. I love so many things, and I barely showed you a fraction of what I have. I have, like, under this table that I'm sitting at right now, I have just boxes and boxes of toys, like comic book toys. And I know Comic Man is like, show and tell. And he's like, show and tell, and then send it to me. It's crazy. I got a crazy amount of stuff that I've been accumulating for a very, very long time. But it's super fun. The most important thing to me is the enjoyment I get out of this with my family time, the escapism I get from it, from just being able to just, forget about the world for a little bit. I've met some amazing friends. The community truly is wonderful. So, Jason, I think you're fantastic. I always appreciate you swinging by and supporting the channel. I try to do the same, so hopefully you don't feel like I let you down. But I think you're great, and I love this community. So if you haven't run into Jason, go over there, talk shop. Cubs fan, loves him some Andre the Hawk Dawson. It's just a great, not only a great collector, but a great member of the community, and I think that's what's the most important. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.
I'm a nerd too. I just found that out tonight.